Here we are. So quick look at my people. We are now level 70. We have now put in 69 hours and 50 minutes into this game. Princess Catherine, welcome in. Yo. Princess Catherine in chat is my mom. Can we get some hearts in chat for her? Because she is amazing. Mom, thank you so much for being here. I love you. I hope you're having a great day. I appreciate it. Love you, Mom. A live stream at all times. See, I mean, that's kind of a live stream, but that's kind of like reality TV. Right? I guess basically reality TV. Okay, so something that we got was we were able to get our over limit up to level 4, which unlocks a few things, one of which is we unlock the ability to do a mystic art. Okay, so I guess Levi, the question is, what kind of ghost are you? Right? Are you a ghost that can interact with the environment, or are you completely... I don't know, what's the word for it? You can't touch the world, right? You're completely incorporeal, right? Like, I feel like if you're a ghost that can interact with the world in some way, that'd be pretty cool. Kind of like, for those who have seen it, supernatural ghosts, right? Like supernatural ghosts, before they go all crazy and feral. Like, they can actually interact with the environment, they can appear, they can talk, like, they can do a lot of things. But the trick with those types of ghosts is that they are bound to a place or a object, right? So, that's kind of an interesting follow-up question. What would you want to be bound to? But I think if I was a ghost, I mean, what would you have left, right? Like, what would you really have left to do in the world? Maybe learn? But then, what's the purpose of learning if you can't apply it to anything? So I guess maybe just watch my family, watch their lives. That might be kind of sad. I may not like that.
Don't get in our way.
Know what I mean? But yeah, interesting. I mean, I could see how it could be straight depressing, especially like if you spend time watching your family like grow and have fun, have these experiences that you're just not able to be there for. Yeah. If you got bound to your workplace, it would be the worst thing ever. That would be the worst thing ever. Like, no one wants to work in real life, let alone in the afterlife. That'd be terrible. Alrighty, so this is finally new content I haven't really seen here before. Let's see what we got here. Is that a turtle on the right with a cannon on its back? That's straight up Blastoise. And I'm okay with this. But he's begging for mercy? Oh, sad day. Yeah, as you see on the screen, my party members are much stronger now, and they have kind of ridiculous spells. Also, I can combo a lot more now with Yuri. So. Like, that's totally a Blastoise, right? I mean, it's one cannon rather than two, but like, that's pretty much Blastoise.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Yeah, that's... These guys are gonna have a ton of health, aren't they? Yeah. But I need to conserve my TP a little bit. Yeah, let's conserve that a little.
Don't get in our way.
But over the weekend, I hung out with some friends and had a lot of fun. And something I did for the weekend is I ended up going to GameStop. And I needed to get a few things. Okay, I didn't need to get anything from GameStop, but that's why I like to tell myself to make myself feel better. Is that I needed to get a new PS4 controller. And so I went and bought a new PS4 controller. And it's, oh, y'all, having a new controller is like life-changing. Like the way it feels, the way it, like the buttons react, and like how like soft they are, but also how like they like pop back up, you know what I mean? Like getting a new controller is, y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all ever like getting a new controller and using it for the first few days and just like awing over it? Oh. It's great.
Let's take care of him quick.
Right, Levi? So good. So good. So, I got one of those. I also decided to pick up Borderlands 3. Decided to pick up Borderlands 3. And I've been watching a lot of that game on Twitch lately. One of the streamers I watch a lot, especially during the mornings, is a streamer called Co-Carnage. You might have heard of him. He's one of the largest streamers on the platform. He's been playing Borderlands 3 a lot, and it's been looking like so much fun, y'all. So I was like, you know what? I didn't really get into Borderlands 2, but I loved Borderlands 1. So, you know, like let's give this a shot. Let's see how this goes. So I went ahead and picked it up, brought it back home, played it for about an hour, and honestly didn't enjoy it. Just did not enjoy it. Right. And I was like, I got kind of disappointed, a little bit down, and I'm like, dang it, I wasted $60 on this. And I was basically ready to straight up trade it back into GameStop because I bought it physically. And I was like, you know what? No, let's give it another day. I'm gonna give it one more shot, like one more good shot. You know, sit down with it again, spend a few hours playing the game because I'd only maybe put like an hour in the game so far. So yesterday I sat down again and started playing it, and I tried to be more open-minded about it. I tried to put away all of those, I don't know, weird expectations I guess I had of the game. Ooh. One second, we have level 4 over limit, so I'm gonna activate that. Okay, love you, baby. My wife is going to get a pedicure. Just activate level 4 over limit. Boom, because it's 3, it's fine. And then what we're gonna do. Guys, here it is. Because this is the burst start, but I'm holding A right now, which it didn't work. Oh no, I messed it up. Okay, we need to practice that. So I tried playing the game for a few hours, and honestly, I ended up really enjoying it. And I took it as just almost like a guilty pleasure, fun, just run gun shooter, right? Just run in, blow things up, have a good time. And I started really enjoying it. So, for chat, have there ever been a game for y'all that at first you didn't like, but the more you played it, it grew on you? I don't know if that changed. That's a question for y'all. What game have you played that at first you didn't like, but as you more and more played it, the more you liked it? You just experienced that with Greedfall? Really, Levi? Tell me about it, bro. You're loving the game now? Nice. How many, I guess, hours are you into it, Levi? I'm just gonna block here with, Yuri for a second. Yeah, that's good. Only like 4 hours in? That's fair. It's about, I'm like 3-ish hours into Borderlands, so that's about comparable. I've been watching a lot of Greedfall 2, actually. It looks pretty cool. I kind of get a like Witcher Dragon Age vibe from it. Nice, man. Okay. What I've seen of the story is it seems interesting. The voice acting in the game is pretty spot on from what I've seen. The lip syncing in the game is absolute trash. But the actual voice acting is really good. And I don't know if maybe they animated the like voices and like the animation of the lips in a different language or something, or for some reason it's just randomly like that, but the lip sync is pretty bad. But that's it's whatever. Was originally in French, really, Levi? Okay, so that would make sense then. That would totally make sense then. It's a French developer. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. So I just heard that the developer was Spider, if I believe correctly. It was developed by Spider. I didn't realize that it was a French developer. That's cool. Okay, that makes more sense now. Okay. Because that's kind of like why, like anime, right? Anime is animated for the Japanese language. So when they do English dubs, they don't reanimate, at least most of the time, they don't reanimate the lip flaps, you know what I mean? So that it makes it kind of like seem out of sync. But that's just because reanimating that would be a lot of time and energy and money. So Estelle, why you come up to punch people, girl? Girl, what are you doing? Yeah. We need to fix you. We need to fix your stuff here. Arts only. Keep distance. Why is she running up like that? Girl. Okay. Also, we need to look at our arts. Yeah, turn off all of this. Good. Yeah. Feels like a 2010 RPG. Interesting. What makes it feel like a 2010 RPG? Because like, what are other 2010-ish RPGs like in that general range? That'd be like what? Mystic Art. Hey, this is the Mystic Art. So this is super cool. So this is Yuri's special attack. So literally every character in this game has a special attack like this, where it's super cinematic, you do crazy, yeah, and it just hits everything. Apparently every character in the game has something like that. And apparently getting some of them, and some of them even have 2 or 3 different mystic arts, apparently. So I think, or maybe just 2, I don't know. But Stocking, welcome in. The lack of open world, Levi, really? Yeah, I guess I can see the appeal to having open world. I personally don't mind having a more linear or even semi-open world. Like, yeah, like I'm okay with that. But I see the appeal of both of them, to be honest. The Witcher 2 and Assassin's Creed 3. Okay, but with better graphics. That makes sense. And just different mechanics in general. Okay. Okay, Levi. I see you. I see you. Stocking, also welcome in, man. How are you doing today? I was hanging out with Stocking a little bit earlier in Nook and Cranny stream. Nook and Cranny was streaming. Speaking of him, my wife and I were talking about Twitch the other day because a lot of my life and hobbies are now revolving around Twitch, and streaming and doing different stuff. And so I was talking about Nook, and we were like, Nook and Cranny games, and we made like a jingle. We made like a jingle for him, and it was ridiculous and stupid, but it was funny. All right, Levi, no worries, man. Stocking, I'm glad you're doing well, man. I'm glad you're doing well. Here's a question of the day for you, for anyone just joining us. Speaking of other streamers, someone who I didn't even realize I was a streamer is a user named, what was it, Sun versus the Moon? I think he's been in our stream a few times. A really nice dude. And yeah, Sun streamed last night. And I ended up like popping into his stream because Nook raided him last night, I believe. And that man has an amazing voice. His voice is like deep, but not super deep, and it's smooth, and the way he articulates, yeah. He has a great voice and amazing quality to his stream too. Yeah. Yeah, but me and Stocking were hanging out in a couple people's streams together last night while I was playing Borderlands 3. That's what I was doing last night. I was trying out Borderlands 3 again. And also, I was playing Celeste. Chat, have y'all played Celeste? It's so good, y'all. So good. Celeste is it's an indie game, so it's a little bit like smaller content-wise, but it's a 2D platformer. It is a challenging 2D platformer. The game is broken up into chapters, and at the end of each chapter, it tells you how many times you died in that chapter, right? So, I died in that game, or in one of the chapters. What was it? It was chapter like 3, I think, I was playing last night. And I died 192 times. 192 times in that chapter. Getting through it. Oh, so Stocky, you liked those. Sweet. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. And but I was loving it because the deaths, they weren't punishing. The game design that they're doing with Celeste is amazing because basically each challenge is mostly contained to one room at a time. You go into a room, it's usually a little bit bigger than, say, the screen you're working with. And then from there, as you get through it, oh snap, as you get through, can I move? I can walk across this. So as you get through it, that's your checkpoint. So you checkpoint at the beginning of every room. So when you die, you just go back to the beginning of that room, and it's super quick. And it's easy to like just keep trying new things. You don't feel punished for trying new things or experimenting or just being bad, to be honest. And it's very easy to just keep going. But y'all, I think this might be it. I think this might be it, y'all. Here we go.
It looks like they lead to the summit.
This is the moment of truth. Is everybody ready?
I've been ready. Let's do it.
Yeah, we have to do this.
Turning back now would make dinner tonight taste like ash.
Right. Even this old man's gonna put up a fight.
People believe in us. They're waiting for us. We must defeat the Autophagos. For them.
And for Pharaoh and Belius. For the memories of the Interlakeia.
Let's go.
So Stalking, still haven't played Dead Cells. I've seen a good bit of Dead Cells. Levi apparently also enjoyed it, but I haven't played it myself. And I think it's something I eventually want to pick up. I do. I just haven't picked it up yet, so it's on my list. Oh, that's a Duke up there. Ooh, that's pretty though. Oh no, what's gonna happen?
Duke!
I'm not comfortable, chat. I'm not sure what it is.
Duke, we have the 4 elemental spirits. Their power can counter the Autophagos.
There's no need to use people to destroy the Autophagos.
Look at its size. 4 spirits are nothing against it.
They're crucial. We'll make up the rest by turning the Blastia cores to spirits too.
Every single core in the world!
And as a bonus, it'll put an end to the Blastia culture that you hate so much. Not too shabby, huh?
I doubt humans will hand over their Blastia quietly. Or will you force them?
We're forcing them.
We don't force anyone to do anything.
Except for this, because we totally are.
Can you not believe that people can move forward and change?
I mean, they can, but we're still forcing them.
Humans will not let something go once it is in their grasp.
So you won't listen. We will destroy the Autophagos our own way. Please, wait just a little longer.
The people are determined as we are determined. We won't let that go to waste.
And will the world return to its former state?
Huh?
Will the air be controlled by the Entelekea? Will all life return to a time when nature ruled?
No.
You are changing this world, our Terca Luminaries, for what?
So that it doesn't get
For the
destroyed?
convenience of humans, nothing more.
Can't you think that the world might be growing? I think of the Entelekea becoming spirits as evolution. Can't you see that?
I would not presume to speak on the choices of the Entelekea. However, I also have my choices.
So you won't listen to us because we're humans?
You say you can't trust people, so you just drop everything. Then when it's too late, you try to wipe them out?
Do you know what this tower is? Tarkaron was once a city, but the ancients turned it into a weapon to destroy the Entelekea.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
To the ancients who did not recognize the threat of the Blastia, the Entelekea who attacked the Blastia were nothing more than a nuisance.
And the air went out of balance, and the Autophagos appeared.
Only then did humans listen to the words of the Entelekea. Our world has seen many sacrifices, yet humans committed the same offense, and they will again. Those who eat away and ruin this world. Those who would change the world for their own continued existence. They are apostles of destruction greater than even the Autophagos.
Is that the reason you're trying to destroy humanity?
I made a vow to my friend that I would protect this world.
Lucifer.
So Chroma told you.
Yeah, she also told us to stop you.
She listened to us too and became a spirit. So please, we can do this together.
Enough.
Welcome in, DJ.
If the Entelekea would throw away their mission, then I will take it up. I need not wait for your method. Once I complete this formula, the world will be saved.
But everyone's gonna die.
Stop!
As long as humans rule, they will commit the same offense time and again. If that happens, their hearts will grow wild and the future will be even more painful.
Even if that happens, it's the path we choose. Even if we are hurt or stopped, we can still walk again as long as we don't give up. She's right. You'll never find anything new if you're afraid of making mistakes, of failing. And unlike you, we haven't chosen this path on our own. Everyone decided on it.
Yeah, going it alone might be tough, but we're not alone. If one person can't do it, then we do it together. I finally learned that we can walk together like that.
Aye. Eventually, you'll hit a dead end with the solutions you come up with alone.
AH, welcome in. DJ, I'm doing well, man.
But if everyone takes up oars together, no wind nor rain can stop you crossing the ocean.
That may be sufficient for those who are connected to one another. However, there will always be some who cannot accept a difficult future. You all surely understand that.
It will be difficult, but that is reality. They will take what changes, think, and change again. Both the people and the world. So even if it takes tens, hundreds of years, they will listen someday. I know this now.
Actually, Judith, they would listen if they remembered and had someone to learn from. But the problem with what happened is that no one was around to tell the humans the second time about the crisis that happened with the air getting out of balance in Lycaea, so they repeated it. Ignorance led to this, not time.
That's what it means to live.
Change is painful, but fearing it means we never make any progress, and we'll be there to support those who need it. That's why knights exist, why guilds exist.
Right. There are things you have to protect. But this old man wants to see what lies ahead for people in the next era. See how the fools change. For those who can't see them anymore.
But AH, how you doing, man?
We are
DJ,
in contradiction.
how are you?
However, our feelings for the world are no different. How odd.
No, it's not. The future we chose. What we see for the future is different.
The future must be protected. If it is not, then destruction awaits.
We make the future. You trust the path you choose and create it.
Here we go.
It is inevitable. Come.
Final boss time. Let's go, y'all. Yeah, question today. If you were a ghost, what would you do with your time?
We're gonna kill the Autophagos, so stay out of the way.
This isn't a path we chose alone.
I have no reason to go along with
For me, I'd probably am watching people a lot, right? And messing with people, too. Just because that'd be fun and entertaining. Final boss hypes! That's right, Stocking and Levi. That's right.
The Lycaea will regret that decision, and humans will wish they had died.
How about the Empire State Building? Ooh, right? Travel the world? That would make sense. I like that. Here, we have all these limit bottles that I've never used. Let's, ooh, all divine. Reduce all damage inflicted by allies and, oh, no, limit bottle. Use that. Oop, and then 4. So over limit 4, here we go. Okay, come on. Nope. Mystic Art, here he is. My super special attack. Yeah. Boom. Yeah, AH. Final boss. We are going to be finishing this game in the next, like, hour. Okay, he's going to his own limit now. That's fine. That is interesting, though, AH. Like, with visiting the Empire State Building as a ghost, it makes me think of just visiting the world, right? And, like, traveling the world. And going places that, like, humans couldn't go, right? Like, visit the bottom of the ocean. Ooh. Chat. Can